Okay boys, the game's not exactly panning out as we thought it was going to be. Much more open from the start. And if anything, they're causing us more problems in the air from corners and things like that than we are them. We're actually playing some quite nice football. They're putting ourselves through on goal with some good passes. The annoying thing though, is I think both their goals have come from when we've had the ball in the final third. We are committing a lot of people forward. Almost the whole midfield's going in, trying to get involved. We've got 2 strikers as well. And we're letting them break on us. I think someone's got to just sit. It doesn't have to be the same person. We've just got to try and make that kind of clever decision. And if we have to be a bit naughty, when they're on the break, maybe just conceding a free kick, just inside the half on the halfway line, just to break up their play, because we're letting them just sort of run through us and sort of jump over tackles. So if we try and stop that in the second half, then that cuts out their sort of main source. We know they're causing us problems with CJ and the other guy up front. What's his name? Ben. The two big guys up front. But then we're causing them just as many problems at the back, if not more. And certainly their second goal was right against the run of play. I still feel we can win this game. I'll put us down for a 3-2 win on the Togger anyway, so it's all panning out quite nicely for that. If I could actually head the ball towards the goal, we might have even scored a few more. What's that?
That was a nice moment.
Anything else you want to say? I'm going to make a few changes, but anyone want to add anything to that? What about from the sideline? Anything? What does he look like?
Yeah,
Graham?
really good.
There's a couple of times just in a game like this, just to try and get your foot on the ball a few times.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of times where the passings look really good, and that's where it's looked the best. So I think a couple of times just to sort of, particularly today with a decent pitch, and just to try and take a touch and see what you can do. And if he doesn't have to go the first time, it doesn't matter.
A bit rushed.
So I think today's the day to try that sort of stuff, just a bit more really. So,
but you can start to see that in their team. There's a lot of there's a sort of fluctuation of kind of quality. There's players that you can put under pressure, particularly at the back. The left back certainly. Centre backs are not that confident. In the air, the ball's going over them. The guy Max he seems to be very strong, but you certainly sort of put them under pressure and they will make mistakes. So John's done a fantastic job down the left. We're causing them problems. Certainly that ball's onto the back post from the left all the time. Certainly we're going to create chances. We've just got to try and stop them at the other end. To start off with a couple of changes at half time. Sam, I'm going to move you to the back, so you're going to play with Chris at centre back. I'm going to take off Dan and Chris Lovelock. Kyle's going to come on and play right back. Is that okay, Kyle? Yeah? You're up against Lewis, so not much pace. He'll be right there. And in the centre, Andy's come off obviously. Sam's moved out of the centre, so we put Graham and George on in the centre of midfield, and that still leaves me with Chris. I'll bring you on at some point in the second half. That's everyone else involved. I haven't got my glasses on, I can't see me. Do shout. Yeah.